And in the end, for all her smiles and boundless good manners, Randy Baker's daughter is just as tough as he was. Maybe tougher. Maybe she just doesn't know it yet.
That's all for now. I'm Lester Holt. Thanks for joining us.
Listen to The Thing About Helen and Olga, new from Dateline, wherever you get your podcasts.
Is NBC4 News at 11.
Tonight at 11, President Biden's first State of the Union sends a strong message to the world.
The battle between democracy and autocracies. Democracies are rising to the moment.
The U.S. standing with Ukraine as war with Russia enters its 7th day.
Putin's latest attack on Ukraine was premeditated and totally unprovoked.
Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle showing their support, dressing in Ukraine's colors. And good evening, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams.
I'm Carolyn Johnson. Chuck is off tonight. We're also streaming right now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Tonight's State of the Union, a combination of the crisis in Ukraine and how to solve domestic problems like inflation and crime and border security.
NBC4's Conan Nolan joins us now from the newsroom with a look at that speech. Conan.
That's right. Well, the president says we have COVID on the run with mask mandates coming down. There's a plan to fight inflation and job growth is picking up. But the focus tonight was the deadly conflict half a world away between an authoritarian dictator and a young democracy fighting to survive.
I mean it.
For President Joe Biden, it was the issue that dominated all the others. The carnage now taking place in Ukraine, the underdog nation struggling to fight back against its Russian invaders.
We, the United States of America, stand with the Ukrainian people in the battle between democracy and autocracies. Democracies are rising to the moment.
In the chamber, members of both parties flying Ukraine's colors, blue and yellow, as the president saluted Ukraine's ambassador while condemning the actions of Russian President Vladimir Putin.
Putin's latest attack on Ukraine was premeditated and totally unprovoked. He rejected repeated efforts at diplomacy.
But there was little in new announcements other than an additional ban on Russian transit.
That we will join our allies in closing off American airspace to all Russian flights, further isolating Russia and adding additional squeeze on their economy.
As for the American economy, the president focused on strong job and GDP growth while acknowledging the inflation rate with prices for gas and groceries spiking.
That's why my top priority is getting prices under control.
Also touting his historic nomination of the first black woman to serve on the U.S. Supreme Court.
Ketanji Brown Jackson.
He helped Democrats on two particular issues, which polls say they are vulnerable in the midterm elections. Crime.
The answer is not to defund the police. It's to fund the police. Fund them with resources and training. Resources and training they need to protect our communities.
And the porous southern border.
We need to secure our border and fix the immigration system.
Ending with a call for unity at a time of uncertainty for the American nation and the free world.
Thank you. Go get him.
Unclear as to what that reference was about, but the president made it clear that while he supports and certainly the United States aims to help Ukraine, troop deployments are out of the question unless Vladimir Putin attacks any nearby NATO member countries, which the president says the U.S. will not hesitate to defend. I'm Conan Nolan, NBC4 News.
Conan, thank you. And before tonight's State of the Union address, President Biden pledged his support directly to Ukrainian President Zelensky. Those two leaders spoke about the escalation of attacks by Russian forces on sites used by civilians, especially in the heart of the city of Kharkiv, which is Ukraine's second largest city. Our Robert Kovacic monitoring the very latest developments. Robert?
Colleen, that major city is barely hanging on, according to those who escaped the violence. They say supplies and morale are low and getting lower. So when could this possibly end? Well, take a look right here. This is new video of Ukrainian President Zelensky saying he would be willing to sit at the negotiation table with Russian President Putin. However, Zelensky cautions before he will do that, Putin needs to stop the bombing.
Kharkiv's Freedom Square taking a colossal hit. Russians pounding the civilian center in Ukraine's second largest city, leaving its